What's up guys, Alessio here again, and now I'm going to be showing you how to play the Sharpshooter on Killing Floor. I'm going to be showing you sort of the beginning of the game, the middle of the game, and the end of the game, if that makes sense. I'm going to show you sort of what enemies you come up against and things like that. So first of all, when we come in, you load your server up. This is a beginner game on West London, and it's a long game, so there'll be 10 waves. To change your perk, you come to this screen here, select Sharpshooter, save. You can change your character there as well, but that's not important. When you're ready, you hit the ready button and you get spawned into the game, see? Now, I like this map because it's a very good beginner map, but we're just going to go around, and this will be the first wave. We're going to kill a couple enemies here. Now, with a Sharpshooter, all you really need to do is aim for the head. Now, I'm using the WASD buttons to move, spacebar to jump, C button is a toggle crouch button. Left mouse button fires your gun. Right mouse button brings it into iron sight mode like that, and shoot them in the head. Dead easy. Now you can also, if you click the middle mouse button, you bring up your alternate fire, and alternate fire for a 9mm pistol is the torch. But I've changed it to shift because it's a pain in the ass to hit the middle mouse button. So yeah, just line up your targets and go for headshots. Yeah, that slow-mo there was called Z time. It is literally just slow-mo to let you aim better. Now, as you see there, I picked up another pistol. You can dual wield all pistols, or well, both sets of pistols. You can dual wield both the hand cannon and the 9mm pistols. You can also get the lever action rifle, which is sort of like a Winchester, the crossbow, which is a crossbow, and the M14, which is a semi-automatic battle rifle. And I will show you all of them now once I kill this guy. Now, once you enter the trader, you hit the E button to trade, blah 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 blah. At the top of the list, it will show weapons for your class. The hand cannon, which is a 50 caliber pistol. The dual hand cannons, which is a pair of 50 caliber pistols rather. The lever action rifle, which is, I think it's one of my favourite weapons in the game. The crossbow, and the M14. Now, the hand cannon just does lots of damage. It's very good for headshots. Dual hand cannon's very good against groups of enemies or single large enemies. Lever action rifle, same really. It takes a long time to reload, but it does a lot of damage. The crossbow does quadruple damage on a headshot, so it's very worthwhile getting in harder games later on. And the M14 EBR is a 20-shot battle rifle with a laser sight. I do not like the M14 EBR personally. I prefer using a crossbow, but that'll be up to you guys. So yeah, I will fast forward a little bit now, and I will get some weapons together, and I will show you some of the weapons you can use. Okay, so now it is wave 4, and I have a selection of sharpshooter weapons. I have a lever action rifle, which is a truly fantastic weapon. I also see it's got a slow reload time. It does a lot of damage and has a very, very nice iron sight to pull off headshots. Now, another weapon I have are dual hand cannons, which are very powerful. Slightly harder to aim with than a normal hand cannon, but I like them nonetheless for the ability to be able to pump a vast succession of shots into a crowd very quickly. And once you've played this game for as long as I have, you learn to you learn to work out where the enemies are in relation to the screen. And finally, the dual pistols. Basically the same as dual hand cannons, but a lower caliber, obviously. Yeah, I can also show you guys. I showed you the single pistol. I will show you the single hand cannon now. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Single hand cannon. With the single hand cannon, you have a much better iron sight. A lot of people go for a single hand cannon over dual hand cannons because they find it much easier to aim with it. Another note for you guys with the dual weaponry. When you get 16 clips, sorry, you get the amount of ammo you get in a gun. If you buy a single pistol, you get a certain amount of clips. If you buy dual weapons, you still get the same amount of clips, but you just have more ammo to use in one go. For example, dual hand cannons of 8 bullets per clip, and say you get, oh, well, we'll check now, shall we? You get 5 clips, 16 bullets. With a single hand cannon, you get to have 5 clips but 8 bullets. So you don't get any extra ammo from having multiple weapons. Same with the pistols. You get 30 bullets with the 2 pistols, 15 with the 1, but you still only get the 8 clips. And then the lever action rifle, I really like the lever action rifle. But yeah, so I will pause the game again, and I'll wait for a later wave to show you the other weapons. Okay, so guys, I have 2 things to show you now. First of all, a new weapon. And second of all, you see here, it's got the leveling up thing. 30 headshot kills with a 9mm hand cannon rifle, crossbow, or EBR M14. You can see I have 28 out of 30 kills. And so when I get 2 more headshots, I will level up. This is the next weapon I want to show you. It's called the M14. If you hit middle mouse button, it has a laser sight, which is very nice. I don't like this weapon very much. I find it a bit clunky, but oh well. It's very powerful, as I will demonstrate for you now. This is called Scrake. They're nasty. And I just leveled up, which is very nice. But yes, these enemies aren't really much of a problem for this gun because it's rapid fire. Oops. Because it's rapid fire, you can take them down very quickly indeed. However, I do not like it. I prefer something that's a bit more accurate. You can spray and pray with this, really, and I don't find that very appealing in a weapon. However, you guys might like it. It might be your perfect kind of weapon. Ooh, that's behind me. It is a very powerful weapon. Not as powerful as a crossbow or anything like that, but it still is a very powerful weapon, and it is a good weapon, don't get me wrong. I prefer other weapons, though. Yes, I'm going to pause the video again, and I'm going to get the final weapon for you. Okay guys, this is the final weapon, the crossbow. Final weapon I want to show you at least. This is the crossbow. It is my favourite weapon for the Sharpshooter class, just because of the sheer amount of damage it deals. But to back it up, for like range, I use a pair of hand cannons, and I use this to kill big enemies, and I'm lagging so I can't seem to hit anything. And now I'm in trouble because there's an enraged flesh pound chasing me. That big thing with the glowing neon is a flesh pound, and they are very, very nasty close combatants. They can very happily tear you limb from limb in a scarily short amount of time. But if you hit them in the head with a crossbow, which I seem to be completely unable to do, you can kill them in one hit. In early games. Later games you need to work with your teammates. But yes, I just use this to pick up big targets or large amounts of targets. It's very amusing. Let's watch them pop. One hit kill on a Scrake. One hit kill on a Husk and a Crawler. As you see, the bolt can travel through a lot of enemies. There's 4 enemies dead there. And 2 final enemies to go. My aim is appalling. I'm very sorry, ladies and gentlemen. But that was a brief intro to the compound crossbow, or the Expo, some people call it. It is my favourite weapon, just due to the sheer amount of damage it deals in one hit. I can actually kill the boss of the game in one hit with this weapon on low difficulties with my Sharpshooter, because my Sharpshooter is not level 2, it is level 6, which is the highest level. And you deal a very, very large amount of damage with the crossbow when you get that high. So yeah, I will show you a bit more of this video when we get to the boss of the game. Okay guys, this is the final wave, the Patriarch. He is the boss of the game. He's incredibly nasty. He's got a rocket launcher and a minigun and very, very nasty close combat attacks as well. And we're going to see if we can take him down with my trusty crossbow. Now, I happen to know he's going to come down from the bottom of the street that I'm in at the moment. Or maybe not, he might come up that way, through the alleyway. But I'm basically just going to try and hit him in the head with my crossbow, and I bought a nasty surprise for him as well. These are pipe bombs. They do a lot of damage. I hit him, and he tried to fire a rocket at me. Now, whenever he's injured, he turns invisible to heal, and runs away and heals somewhere, and he summons a load of minions to attack you. Clots or crawlers or something like that, depending on how many times he's been injured. The monster gets better. But he is incredibly easy to kill on low difficulties. As you can see there, murdered. So that's my tutorial on how to play this Sharpshooter. As you can see, in one game you can get to level 1, nearly level 2. But yes, it's very, very easy class to play. Probably the first class you should think about training up, because you always start with a pistol. It's one of the weapons they're good with, so you'll always have an advantage early in the game. So this has been Alessio with my How to Play the Sharpshooter video. Cheers guys, and I'll see you later.